Hi, Sagittarius. Okay, guys, it's time for a financial report for my Sagittarian friends. Okay, what do we got here? Very good. First, we want to look at a spread we're going to call How Do I Have More Abundance in My Life? More money, maybe a better home, I don't know, but something better. Something better than what you have right now. I'm feeling a little bit giddy here, Sagittarius. I don't know why. Maybe it's the energy of the reading I would love to pull out here for Sagittarius. Okay, what have we got? Well, first, we've got a rune. And then we're going to take a look at the cards first. Let me pin down a good solid definition of that rune for you because I don't really read the runes. It doesn't want to come either. How about that? Okay, we'll get it later. First, I need 4 cards down. That's what we want. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. This to me looks like moving in separate directions, doesn't it? We have an arrow going north, an arrow going south. That may be a message there. I'll have to see. I don't know the runes that well, guys. I have to learn. All I know is they're so pretty. Okay. I'm kidding. I am kidding. I don't have any room in my brain for more information. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. While we're talking, I will find this rune. I think I just found it. Here we go. The harvest. It's fertile season here, Sagittarius. You know, it really is a very bold message that things are coming around. Finances may be looking better, more positive. It talks about the 1-year cycle. Asks, where were you 1 year ago from this summer? What are you moving on from? You should be seeing positive changes coming, even financially, coming your way over the past year. Your year cycle is going to be really important coming up right now. But first, we look at the position that asks, what is it in your financial situation that you need to be considering right now? Oh, wow. The Strength card. The need for inner strength. And the 10 of Swords. Well, there's an ending coming through for Sagittarius. Something, maybe it has a lot to do with communication. It has a lot to do with the thought process. And all of that. This is inflicted pain. By the time we get to the 10 of Swords, we're talking about inflicted pain. So you may have to consider now either finding the inner strength to overcome whatever ending is headed your way. You may be asked to move on from a relationship with someone who's very strong-willed. But there's a focus on strength and an ending for some of you. It's connected to your financial harvest. Maybe some of you are walking away from a job that is laborious. That situation, if you're on your knees 24 hours a day working, your body may be breaking down. This can talk to me about establishing a better way to earn your money where you're not being so physically abusive to yourself. Because this is all of those harsh things that we do to our body to earn a daily living. For some of you, you're really being asked to find it. I want to say breezy. It's a weird word. To find an easier, breezier way. I'm sorry, that sounds silly. But that's the words that are being fed to me. Somebody who's looking for breezy. Somebody who doesn't want to be breaking their back anymore. They're looking for an easier way of earning. And some of you are going to have to consider whether or not to continue breaking your body down. Maybe looking for a new way to earn a living. That is the message that I'm supposed to be bringing to you next. What or who can help you? The Hierophant and the Four of Swords. A good break from I want to say, oh man. See, the Hierophant is about contracts. It can be about a lot of things, but the Four of Swords really talks about needing to break from the status quo, needing to break from maybe conformity and go for a new financial path that is out of the ordinary, or out of the ordinary, spiritual even. I'm going to become a tarot reader. Yeah, some of you are looking at a new way to earn a living. You're being too hard on your body is what I'm hearing. In the next position, challenge that you may need to deal with. The Star and the Nine of Wands. Oh boy, okay. An obstacle you may be dealing with. Flights of fantasy. Some of you get in your own way. Know what I hear? For a very select few of you, you live in this somewhat kind of artificial world. It's something that's not connecting, something that's not fulfilling in your life. And for some of you, it's the flights of fantasy that keep you it's keeping you from facing the reality of something. It's the obstacle. Something that gotta stop struggling with the fantasy of a situation. Some of you need to come back down to earth. Those are the words that I'm hearing. I guess you're going to have to decide if it applies to you or not. If it doesn't, try your moon and rising. The next position, we've got somebody here though, guys, that's dealing with a lot of fantasy, not so much reality, and they need to be grounded. They need to come back down to earth. Now, the outcome. the Ace of Swords and the Six of Swords. The outcome is more clear thinking. If you've spent a lot of time really dwelling on the past even, that's what that message is really about. It's about dwelling on the past. It's about reflecting on what used to be. And it really also talks about the healing, though. The healing process. And looking at life in a different way in order to bring you to a more fruitful harvest. It feels like you've got to overcome some emotional obstacles right now. Maybe during the summer, there are some things that have to, you know what? The Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords. It's not the first time I've seen this combination today. It's kind of the ultimate end and the ultimate beginning. And so, I think for some of you, Sagittarians, it's really going to be about processing, completions, beginnings. I don't know if it's so much about the harvest. You know, I think it's more about tying up loose ends. Making sure that completions are completely wrapped up so that new beginnings can come through for you. So you can really seriously move forward on something, because some of you have some contracts that may be not doing you any good. You really need to look at those things and evaluate. That's what I want to say. Evaluate. You've got 3 major arcana out of 4 and an ace. It's a lot of energy that's really out of your control. 1. Let's just turn them over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got 13, 23, 25, 30. It renders down to a 3. And then we've got the Empress. It says, look at what you own and what you owe. You may have more resources than you think. Again, interesting message. We've got the Empress here. This all reduces down to a 3. Then we have a Queen of Spades and a King of Hearts. Or, I'm sorry, Queen of Clubs, which would be the Queen of Wands. The desire, the passion to pursue. What is that? Your deepest heart's desire. And so we've got here the advice for your financial circumstances. How can I get them to improve again? Says, look at what you own and what you owe. You may have more resources than you think. You may have more there to reach a more successful goal. But I really feel that some of you are going to spend the summer months maybe tying up loose ends so that you can make a progression forward towards what it is that is truly at your heart's desire. Okay, now, we're at the end of this reading. I'm going to go over to Vimeo. If you want to look at a reading called Will Love Grow, it'll be over at my Vimeo channel. I'll leave the link here. If you want a reading meant just for you, reach out to me through my website or my email address, and we'll get that process started. And until the next time, thank you, Sagittarius. I hope this helped you. I think some of you are facing some obstacles, though, this summer. I see a little bit smoother sailing as you move through the summer. Take another look at your assets. You may have more to accomplish with than you think. Okay, that's what I've got for you guys. Take care. Be well and peace.